I just want to make this apparent to anyone watching. This is the most scuffed setup I have ever done in my entire life. Do you want to see where I've got this camera set up? I've got it set up in a cooker. And then my laptop is set up down here. It is so scuffed. Now, at the minute, I'm away on a family holiday because it's my dog's birthday. He's getting a little bit old, and we're not too sure how long we're gonna have him for. You can see him. You can see him like over here. There he is. Look at him. Look at him. Little baby. Little baby. He's like 14 now. So I'm recording this video because I thought this would be like a situation that's haha so funny, something we could all laugh about, but unfortunately, it is really dire. Now, I've talked about in the past how some female streamers have been subject to some just completely deplorable, horrible, degenerate stalkers. Like, for example, the Amaranth situation with her ex-boyfriend basically calling her up, saying that he owns everything of hers, he's gonna ruin her life, he has access to, you know, all of her money, her socials, her following, just completely threatening her.
I'm gonna leave you with 1 million and I'm gonna take the rest because I worked harder than you. It's like, and if you don't agree, then I'm gonna burn it all in court. I'm gonna put it all in fucking crypto. Blah.
But the one thing that always seems to be prevalent in the female streaming community is stalking. I don't know why, man. It is some pandemic, some plague that has never gone away. The amount of people that will donate like a tier 3 gift sub to their favorite Twitch streamer, and then they act like they can get access to their house keys, their car keys, and their personal phone number to ring them 24/7. I do not and will never understand the delusion of firstly giving money to a woman online, but then also the fact that by doing so, almost this contract is signed, this non-binding contract, that you're allowed access to them 24/7. The situation I'm talking about today is not Amaranth, it's another Twitch streamer called Just Foxy. She's a streamer on Twitch with around 500,000 subscribers. I took a quick look on her YouTube channel, and I'll be honest, this video is defending her, but this is content I would never watch in my life. It is pretty much just woman, but playing Fortnite. But apparently a fan drove 700 miles to her house, which, by the way, 700 miles is like a quarter of the width of the US. He drove that much to her house to cover her car in gasoline and set it on fire, which of course she backed up by posting screenshots. Now, to the few people that think, she's just a woman, she's doing it for attention, she actually then posted CCTV footage of the guy, you know, pulling up, pouring the gasoline. Like, there is actual proof caught in 4K. I think we can all agree that if something happens like in or around your home, it is absolutely terrifying because your home, it's basically your place to, it's your sanctuary. You can do whatever you want there, maybe even play like World of Warcraft Classic, whatever degenerate stuff you get up to. But once that's breached, it is terrifying. Honestly, this situation I find it so similar to swatting. I say that because even though the guy didn't actually like break into her house, he still knew where she lived, and that's scary enough. She then did a follow-up tweet linking a story time video that she made. I'm not sure why it's called story time, but to be fair, after everything she's been through, I think she's allowed to get away with it. And she's basically giving a recollection of events and everything leading up to it. And to be fair, for something so traumatizing, she recollects pretty well.
How do I start this? I don't know. How do you even start a video like this? Seriously. I guess I'll start off by saying that the person who did this to me is arrested and the police are handling everything, and that's honestly the most important thing. I'm sure you guys are probably going to be very concerned for me, so I just wanted to let you guys know that first before I get into everything else.
I like how this is the only YouTube video where someone starts with a deep sigh and saying, I didn't want to have to make this video, and it's actually allowed, because whenever I hear that deep sigh, bro, my brain instantly goes into YouTuber apology video mode. I'm pretty sure in the background you're like T Martin just holding up the dog like, I can give you the dog if you want, it's fine.
This happened 2 weeks ago when I was on vacation. I was asleep. It was around 2 in the morning and my mom called me and woke me up. She was crying and I knew something really bad had happened. And she said, "Someone caught your car on fire. I'm so sorry. I have to go. The police are here."
I also can't imagine like anything worse than your mom waking you up with bad news. Like, that is just traumatizing enough. Now, after watching this video, one thing I do want to point out is I've got an extension that I'm sure many of you have. When you watch a YouTube video, you can actually see the likes and dislikes. I'm not sure how accurate it is after the API update, bit of a disclaimer here, but by looking at it, the dislikes on this video, her talking about her, her car being destroyed and totaled, she's got a lot of dislikes on this video. And the thing is as well, I thought she was caught in like some kind of past drama that's still following her, but I look at her previous videos that have much less views, no dislikes whatsoever. Now, obviously, this video of her talking about the incident is much more popular, so it's gonna, get into the algorithm a little bit, attract the normies a little bit, but the comment section is just horrendous. Like, these people in the comment section saying, "Oh, you have insurance. You could just get a new one." Acting like her getting a new car on the insurance is gonna undo all of the trauma she's just been through. I even saw one comment, right, saying it's an insurance fraud scam because the video was recorded a week ago and only put up now, acting like it's used as evidence in court or something. I like to imagine as well, a lot of the people that disliked the video, they just clicked on it and they thought, "Oh, it's kind of sad you lost the car, but you didn't show your melons at any point, so I click dislike and I go watch Aiden Ross now." The thing is, I get it, alright? If it comes out in a couple days that she's been lying about this and it was an insurance fraud scam, I kneel. But unfortunately, I'm that party that tends to get smaller and smaller, called innocent until proven guilty. It's not really a thing anymore. I'm sure if like any of the younger viewers are watching, it's probably the complete opposite by now. Me watching this video at the minute, all I see is a Twitch streamer who I don't care about, but she's been through a traumatic experience where a crazed fan or a viewer has drove 700 miles to attack and destroy her property. I think at the minute, until more news comes out, the biggest indicator that this is legitimate and she's not lying is the fact that she said that the perpetrator was actually arrested. So if there's any kind of like criminal record or anything that can be pulled up, that would definitely validate this. The thing is, if she said like the guy, oh, he poured gasoline, he set it on fire, and then he ran away and no one found him, that would definitely be a little bit Among Us sus, 100%. But she's saying the guy got caught.
I watched him put a brick on my car, on the hood, and some pot. And he lit something sticking out of it and walked away casually, like he didn't do anything. The next clip after that was the front end of my car engulfed in flames. The firefighters came very quickly, and I'm very thankful for that because the fire spread to the fence and burnt the side of my house as well, which my mom and animals were inside of. We're all traumatized in ways that I would never be able to describe, but I'm just glad everybody is safe.
So yeah, that's pretty much the whole story at the minute. I've got a nasty feeling that there's going to be some huge developments on this story soon, but at the minute, that is pretty much all that's happened. Also, I want to say, if you made it through the entirety of this video, which is probably like 3 people, thank you so much, because the audio quality is, I know it's awful. I know this is a one-off video, I promise. I'll be back home doing like normal videos tomorrow. I wanted to talk about this now because I'm incredibly insecure that Critical or Ludwig are going to beat me to it. So yeah, I don't even want to press stop recording because I feel like I'm doing, you know the Logan Paul video where he like ends it. He's like, "I made a fair and continuous lapse in my judgment. I hope you forgive me."